Uploading Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kusuria no Hidori Goto, aka the Apothecary Diaries chapter 49. And because this is my first time recording a live reaction for this series, I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on the series so far and then dive right into chapter 49. But before I do that, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and we've hit hyper speed panic attack levels of struggle up in here. It sucks so bad. But if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So originally I got into the series because I saw it on the Oricon charts a long ass time ago. And this was before I started covering the Oricon charts. And I was planning on covering it sooner, but between everything that was going on in my chaotic life, I fell behind and I had to reread it and catch up. And I'm glad I did because this manga is totally worth it. I love Mao Mao. She is a smartass and I live for it. I do. I love the setting that we're in as well. And her father oh my god, I have to mention this. I love what happened with her father and her mother. Oh my god, I was crying. I wish I would have covered this manga sooner so I could have covered that. Because I was crying so hard when that happened. Because that's true love with what the with Mamao's parents' love story. That is true fucking love right there. Oh my god. Oh my god, I was crying. Anyways, I do ship Mao and Jinshi though. I love them. I love their fucking dynamics so much. It gives, you know what it gives me? It gives me Ino and Ishigami, the Ishigino ship. That's what it totally fucking gives me. Like, goddamn does. It does. You cannot deny it. It gives you that. But anyways, we finished a welcoming banquet for an envoy, which was really goddamn cool. That's the other thing I do love. That the rivalry between the consorts is goddamn everything. Because it's just true in life with women. We hate each other. But also seeing Jinshi in drag was pretty goddamn cool too. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. After the welcoming banquet for the envoy ended, I have nothing to do. Looks like Xiaoran won't be coming today. Xiaoran joined the elementary writing grounds as one of their first students. That's right, I forgot they're learning how to read now. Yay! Even if I were to return to the Jade Palace, I'd have nothing important to do there. Should I go to that quack doctor's office? On second thought, maybe not. Mao's gears are turning. Goddamn, this art looks great. And this chapter is titled The Clinic. Ooh, those are the two girls from the envoy. That was the other thing that went down in this envoy that I fucking loved, is we had some Celine moments. And you guys know I love my mythology. I forgot about it for a bit because of the envoy's visit, but the medical office is still busy thanks to the perfume incident from a while ago. Oh my god, that's right. The entire thing is yet to be solved. According to Jinshi's findings, a lot of consorts' maids bought perfumes in large quantities from the caravan. Since perfumes brought in by the merchants are on the list of approved products, they can't exactly go around forcefully questioning all of those who bought them. Even the maids from the Jade Palace bought a few bottles. Uh-oh. The goods that came from a faraway place across the desert, sea, and mountains would of course cause the young maidens trapped in this birdcage to start salivating all over them. Oh my god, this is very true. Right, Keith? Oh, he's busy drinking water. But yeah, this is very, very much true. If those goods were medicine brought in from the West, even I would borrow money from Granny to buy some. However, even though they aren't considered something bad in general, we can't afford to bring in perfumes that could potentially contain small amounts of poison. While they could be harmless on their own, combining them together could make it potent enough to act as poison. Yep. Well, almost anything in abundance can be toxic, let's be real. In the end, the question of who brought them here remains. While I can't vouch for the perfume and spices, the reason those merchants suggested clothes suitable for pregnant women to the high consort should have been in order to collect information about this country. Ooh! The reason those merchants suggested clothes suitable for pregnant women to the high consorts should have been in order to collect information about this country. Yep, those sneaky little shits. Those sneaky little shits. All right, let's keep going here. The ones behind this are most likely the envoys. One possible objective for them coming here might be the position of a consort. One of them is very confident in... Wait. Oh, whoopsie, I fucked this up. And even if that's not their primary objective, one of them is very confident in her beauty from what I could see during the banquet. Well, can you blame her? She goddamn fine. What can I say? Titty power. And you know what? I'm just realizing this too with these sheep. These sheep, especially the washboards that are getting really pissy about titties, they can't stand titty power. A lot of it is titty envy. Let's be goddamn real. Hey, it ain't my fault you can't afford to get titties or that you weren't born with them. It's called a breastplate, bitches. You could go get one. You don't have to get plastic surgery when there are breastplates. Drag queens use them. I don't understand why you can't. Too bad her pride ended up getting crushed, after which she ended up quieting down. It's entirely possible that the perfume is something they had planned, but it's not good to rush into conclusions like that. Nope. There's currently 4 upper consorts in the inner palace. Consort Gyokyo, Consort Rifa, Consort Rishu, and Consort Ruran. If we consider their parents' political power, Consort Ruran is the existence the emperor must pay the most attention to. Next up would be Consort Rifa, but since she comes from the emperor's maternal line, her family isn't really planning on increasing their position. Right, kitties? Next up would be Rishu's family, who's been serving the emperor for multiple eras. Their desire to climb up the social ladder was so strong that they even offered up their own young child to the previous emperor. And I gotta give the current emperor a lot of props, because he could have been a total perv and have done things with this one. He could have done so many things with Rishu, but he didn't. So major props to this emperor for not being a total perv or a total pedo. Last but not least would be Lady Gyokyu, the emperor's currently most favored consort. Her family runs a trading business in the West. I like Gyokyu a lot. And while that might give off the impression of a wealthy family, that's not really the case. Since they're located near the border, they end up being taxed quite heavily for national defense expenses, or so I've heard. On top of that, their land isn't particularly arable, so we can't really say that they're that wealthy, especially when you're taxing them to death. Seriously. Let's see. The poisoning attempt that happened during last year's garden party was done by Aduo's maid, who acted of her own accord. I remember that fucking bitch. The motive had nothing to do with trying to seize power, but was rather more human in nature. See, women are goddamn bitches. We hate each other. We hate each other. You men are, here's the thing with you men, and we saw women, we saw how fucked up women are with Mommy and Kanojo Okarashimasu earlier. We women straight up hate each other. We don't do it face to face like you men do. We do like catty, backstabbing, stupid ass shit like this. That's how we women roll. I don't understand why we do it. We just do. We do. The psychological warfare from us women is so stupid. It really goddamn is. That's why it's hard to be friends with women. It really goddamn is. Oh, God. I've been backstabbed. Trust and believe, I have been backstabbed by a lot of women, okay? Why do you think I'm in this kind of situation right now? Just saying. I have a lot... I wonder if the same could be said for the subsequent poisoning attempts against Lady Gyokoyu, though. Based on the target of Hanyan's animosity, the culprit should have been the middle consort who died a few days ago in the mushroom incident. If that's the case, the question becomes, where did she obtain knowledge about the poison? That's a great question. Since silverware is being used in the inner palace, it doesn't seem to be a poison based on arsenic. As a result, the number of Gyokyu's maids has been reduced by half after failing to suspect anything, some of whom are still suffering from the after effects. I felt the same feeling of unease before. Suire, even now we're still in the dark about her. That bitch. That bitch was sneaky. She faked her own death. Well, she used the power of thirst to be able to get away with it, though. I'm not gonna lie. See, this is what I say. As soon as I get everything is all settled and I have like I'm more stable and all that. This is why, if Brian didn't die on me and everything would have been more stable, I wouldn't have this problem. I wouldn't have many problems, but I would be having shirts made and sold that say that the power of thirst leads to stupid actions or some shit. Because it's true. What? Because that's what led to her escaping was the fucking power of thirst. Let's be real. Why? For what reason? What was the real objective for aiming at Jinshi like that? That's a great question. Why were they aiming for Jinshi? Could it be thirst? Because let's be real. A lot of bitches are thirsty for Jinshi. Jinshi is that pretty. Hey, nothing wrong with dating a pretty man. I mean, Jinshi is thirsty for Mao. Let's be fucking real. What's the point in a mere poison tester thinking about all of this? What good will it do me by knowing? Dark secrets are nothing strange in this world. Ain't that the truth? Oh, God, ain't that the fucking truth? I know a lot of dark secrets in this world. Oh, God. If you were involved in the protest community like I am, or was, they are not bringing me, I'm not going to let them bring me back into that shit. Nah, that shit was toxic. It's not worth it. Nah. If you knew some of the shit that I do, oh God, you know how fucked up shit is. God. I will tweet about it every once in a while though, because I do get some of the stuff in my feed. But, oh God, the world's fucked up. I swear. There are various plants set up inside the inner palace to delight the emperor, like pine groves, bamboo forests, and fruit orchards. I guess cherry season is just about over. If I were 3 months earlier, I could have harvested some bamboo shoots. But due to a certain someone, I had to spend that period growing roses in the Crystal Palace. God damn it. It irks me just thinking about it. No, I need to stop. It's the palace ladies from the Crystal Palace. Ooh, she bowed. They ran away so quickly despite having bound feet. All this just because I stripped them a little. What an overreaction. It's not like I stripped you because I liked it. The reason I sniffed everyone was because ladies from the Crystal Palace are susceptible to current trends and would end up wearing the perfumes that they just bought. Can you blame them, though? I'd be weirded out, too. But when I was investigating them, there were some that weren't wearing the perfume. I thought it was strange and decided to investigate further to confirm it, and ended up stripping them. Oh my God! Which then resulted in getting scolded by a certain beautiful eunuch. Well, she still has 10 maids. If we were to include the lower maids, there should be around 30 of them in the Crystal Palace. I guess it's not that strange some of them don't pay attention to the latest trends. I try not to pay attention. You know what? I'm going to say this. Yeah, I may be on Twitter a lot, but I don't pay attention to a lot of the latest trends, especially in terms of fashion, because I just don't give a fuck. I do not like being part of the flock. I don't. If I see something I like this jacket I'm wearing is a designer jacket. I got this jacket like, how many years ago did I get this jacket? I think I'm going to say I got this about get this like 10 years ago? Maybe less than 10 years ago? Yeah, something like that. Or, yeah, I'm just going to go within the last 10 years I got this jacket. Yeah, that sounds about right. Within the last 10 years I got this jacket. I love this jacket. It's a BCBG jacket. I love my designer stuff. If I see something I like, and especially if it's designer, because I'm a total label whore, and it's cheap, I'll buy it. I got my mom totally hooked on designer stuff. I was ahead of the trend. Was into Betsy Johnson before everyone else was in 2009. Or was it 2008? Because wait, hold on. To think about this for a sec. Yeah, it was 2008. Yeah, I was ahead of the trend. And then people started copying, and then I had Betsy Johnson bag before anyone else did. And then, like, I noticed a year later, everyone was carrying a Betsy Johnson bag, and especially, like, a skull print bag. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Anyways, well, and I think I still have that bag, too. I need to get it fixed, though, because it's starting to fall apart. But I love that bag. I'm not feeling well. It better not be a cold. Think of what could happen if Lady Gyokyu caught it. I was being careful, though. She's a little hot. Should I make some medicine for a cold? Mamo. Sorry, but could you take her to the clinic as well if you're planning on making her some medicine? Clinic? It's different from the medical office. While it has no doctors, there are still people in charge there. Anyway, Ira knows the location, so please take her there. I understand. So there's a place like this behind the laundry facilities. I've never seen this before. It's kind of random that it's behind the laundry facilities, but okay. I should have been explained to you when you first arrived here. Did you forget about it? I was sulking back then and ended up not paying attention. I don't blame her for not noticing it. Excuse me, it looks like I caught a cold. A middle-aged palace lady is quite rare. A slight fever, I see. Stick out your tongue. Looks like it's not that bad. You should be okay after resting for 2 or 3 days. What do you need? It'd be bad if my consort were to catch it, so could I stay here just in case? She looks used to it, unlike that quack doctor. Her diagnosis was on point as well. Oh, looks like this place is the reason there's no diseases spreading in the inner palace, despite it only having that quack doctor. Okay, let everyone know I'll be back tomorrow. All right. Everything in this place makes sense. There's no needless luxury at all. Oh my God, there's no needless luxury. All in all, it's a simple building. It only consists of a simple wooden hallway with pillars devoid of ornaments, and is filled with evenly spaced rectangle windows. The place is also properly cleaned, maybe because it's easier to do so without all the unnecessary ornaments here and there. Since the laundry facility is near, they can easily wash clothes and mattresses. You know what? That's actually a good point. So maybe this location is pretty smart. It's the perfect place for medical facilities that place emphasis on hygiene. Why wouldn't it place an emphasis on hygiene is the question. The ventilation here is great, so the smell of alcohol is proof that this place is disinfected regularly. However, I'm more concerned that hey, get back to work, or do you want to use this as oh my God, or do you want to use this as reason to slack off? So you planning on washing all of our clothes or what? What? I wanted to see more. I really can't win against older women. Even so, this place is filled with senior people. Whoa, damn, so that's where they're sending all the seniors, huh? Hey, at least they're still working. At least they got a place to go. Palace ladies in the inner palace are usually semi-forced to be replaced before they reach the age of 30. What? So I wouldn't be here. The ones who stay behind are usually the head maids or those in high positions, like a consort's personal attendant. All right. In other words, the only reason the people in the clinic are allowed to remain here is because they've been deemed necessary. But the strange thing is, there's no smell of medicine in that clinic. Was it masked by the smell of alcohol? Still. Oh, hello. Don't look around while muttering to yourself like that. You'll end up falling. Did you say something? Good grief. Can I help you with anything? No, there's nothing in particular. Is it bad to greet you after we just so happened to meet? Seriously, Mal, what do you... I know Galshan is trying to tell me something, but... Sorry, oh my gosh, Shiny's trying, man. there. That's strange. I told the palace ladies to show it to you once you arrived. Could it be they forgot? Nah, that's not the case. He usually seems so sure of himself, so why is it that he sometimes loses confidence in his own work? Like the poor baby! This is why I say that this ship right here is it just reminds me of Ishigino. It reminds me of the Ishigami and Ino ship. It's so much like them. You can't deny it's so much like them. It's all it is. Go read Kaguya-sama War. You will understand. I'm surprised since that place is faring much better than how I imagined it would. Let's see. Wouldn't it be better to use it as the medical office, if anything? If only I could do that. What do you mean? Only men are allowed to be doctors. That sucks. As a result, aside from light scrapes, all other heavier injuries requiring medicine can only be treated by doctors, as they're the only ones who allowed to concoct them. Sexist. That would explain why there was no smell of medicine in the clinic. Even without medicine, they could still repurpose sake as means for disinfecting. Just letting the patients rest in a disinfected area is already a big help in fighting diseases. These women are smart. You don't fuck with old people like that. They know. However, in the case the disease gets worse, they can just have the patient discharged from service. Huh? So what about me? I've been using medicinal plants that were grown here or are available in the medical office. I even freely concoct medicine. That's a good question. What about Mau Mau? I was thinking maybe it's because of her dad and shit, but nah. We turn a blind eye. Even some consorts have personal maids with knowledge about medicine. Though leaving medicine in a place like that would be a bit too obvious. The situation seems to have become a bit complicated. There are a lot of people in the world who prefer not to rock the boat. To rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat. Man, that song's stuck in my head now, damn it. As a result, senseless systems and laws that are already in place become hard to change. Ooh. Okay, I want to read this again, because this is true, and I'm not going to lie, it makes me think of this week's chapter, the first page of this week's chapter of Manga-chan, God of Destruction. Oh my god, that fucking opening line, or that opening dialogue for the first chapter of Manga-chan this week was so goddamn good. But it's making me think of this. There are a lot of people in the world who prefer not to rock the boat. As a result, senseless systems and laws that are already in place become hard to change. Holy shit, this is so true. It's especially true in my state, where I live in California. It is goddamn true. But the thing is with people in my state, though, some of them are starting to wise up and realize, yeah, we have recall laws here, and we're starting to recall mofos. Yeah, out-of-staters fucked up on one particular recall election. Motherfuckers gotta stay out of our business. But if a certain budget is passed, oh, you best believe the recall is going to be used. Oh, God. Even San Francisco is starting to use the recall. They're getting fucking fed up, too. So I'm telling you, my state knows. Washington State and Oregon, they're a lost cause. I want to say they're a lost cause because their people are not utilizing their laws. But my state, nah. My state's wising up. As they should. This is why I keep telling you that you guys got to learn the goddamn laws, because there's loopholes, and you know what? People are scared. People are scared to learn their law, to fight back and utilize the laws. And I'm gonna say this too. The SAC DA, who I love her. I do. She and like 10 other DAs are at least 10 other elected DAs, they're fighting back against the bullshit that's going on in my state too. So I'm telling you, it's not all of us my state is not a complete lost cause. Nah, people are fighting back. It's just not being reported. But anyways, it'd be beneficial for our future if we had other ways of filling up our medical staff. We'll need to figure out something out for when there are no more eunuchs. Eunuchs, huh? Eunuchs make up almost a third of the population of the inner palace. They're much harder to replace than the palace ladies, so they're relatively old on average. Furthermore, after the current emperor ascended to the throne a few years ago, the practice of changing a man into a eunuch was banned. Woo! So there are no more eunuchs after this. So what are they going to do? As a result, there's almost no young eunuchs, and their numbers will keep on dwindling. It's clear as day that this palace will soon be out of manpower. Judging by Jinshi's age, his operation must have been performed just a bit before it was banned. If it was banned just a bit sooner, oh, poor guy. The spark! Jinshi, what you thinking, my dude? Not good. Did I say that out loud? Sir Jinshi, please return to your work. I know. One more thing. Tell the Jade Palace that I'll be visiting soon. All right. Looking at their backs, I wonder, would making a medicine to grow a back be profitable? No fucking shit, it would be profitable! Do it, girl! How about do it? I tell you, she wants his ass. Mamo did not deny that shit. But I know why didn't she was blushing like that. We know. Because one, it's manly pride and all that. But Jinshi wants Mao Mao so fucking bad. Let's be goddamn real. But if Mao Mao could do that, holy shit, that would be so profitable. Oh my god. It would be. But what the Emperor is doing here, I gotta tell you, the current Emperor is really bringing about change, and I like it. I wonder if he's going to change things, because this is a good question, though. What's going to happen when the eunuchs are gone? And does this mean that he's going to allow just regular men to come in? Like male doctors outside of the palace to come in? Is he gonna allow the women? If he allows the women that are in the palace right now, especially at the clinic, to become doctors, I think that would be so freaking smart. It would be incredible. I think it's worth, because what this is really making me think of in particular is what we've seen in Variety the Patriot. It really does. This is when the Brits actually had their little bit of their class revolution. That's what it is. Their class revolution. And this is basically when the nobles and the commoners work together. I'm telling you, this is going to be very interesting to see what happens here. Because it seems like we're going to be getting something like this up in here, where there's going to be like a class revolution kind of thing. I really like what the Emperor is doing. I really like the reforms that are going down up in here. I already did like the fact that the current Emperor was like, nah, I'm not gonna be a pedo. I really like that. But this right here, the fact that he banned turning men into eunuchs, like, that's incredible. That's a huge thing. So things are already changing in the palace as it is. So you got to wonder what's going to happen now, especially with the clinic. You got to wonder, because what the clinic does, based on what we've seen with the clinic, they do a really goddamn good job. There's like disease, as you know, it was said, disease isn't being spread in the palace. They do a damn good job. So you gotta wonder, they're better than the fucking quacks. You gotta wonder if the Emperor is gonna recognize them and promote them to doctors. I would think so. I honestly would. I think that's the smart thing to do, in all honesty. And actually maybe even have these women train some up and comers as well, or work with doctors that come in from outside the palace. It'll be interesting to see what direction it goes in from here. And obviously Mao Mao's going to work with them as well. She has to. Mao Mao is not going to leave this palace. No fucking way. She's going to be part of the change. She'll be part of this revolution, and she will probably be a palace doctor. No way she won't be a palace doctor. No fucking way. And she's gonna, and as I said, she's gonna be part of this change. And it's gonna be incredible to see it. I can't wait. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Apothecary Diary content, there's a few ways you can do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All it's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.